Are you marketing or manipulating? This will help you know better to improve your customer relationship. Follow me, let us find out. As marketers, our job is to persuade people, whether it's to choose a certain product or buy it from a certain vendor. It's not always clear, though, when persuasion becomes manipulation. I'm going to explore 5 scenarios. Connect with me via WhatsApp, +234 703 247 4726, to get more interesting videos. Please, to support our ministry, remember to like the video, and also find it in your heart to subscribe to our YouTube channel and then gently tap the bell to turn on the notification, so as not to miss out on the next videos. The first scenario is what I'll call simple alignment. The customer wants X, your client, employer, etc. sells X, and you work to facilitate the process. The customer is on one side of the wall, dreaming of a new car, and your client is on the other side, trying to sell that car. You, the green arrow, come in to bring the wall down. Alignment could just be the act of bringing customer and client together, like driving relevant traffic to a site. The end result is win-win. In the simple choice scenario, the customer wants either X or Y, but hasn't made up their mind. So, you nudge them to make a choice that fits your objectives. Is it unethical? On the one hand, the customer wanted X or Y, so nudging them toward X is hardly a heinous crime. If you persuade them with features and benefits, this could be completely win-win. If you outrightly lie to drive them toward your client, it's a very different story. Scenarios 1 and 2 are based in an imaginary world where only one person actually sells anything. What if the customer wants X, but your client has a competitor, and you steer the customer toward buying from your client? Obviously, the ethics of this situation can get complicated fast. Let's say your client makes 98% of their revenue selling pirated Justin Bieber CDs to Al-Qaeda, while their competitor makes its money selling double rainbows to puppies. I'd probably rather buy from your competitor. On the other hand, as long as we're not lying about our client, the competitor, or the products, this is still essentially an act of persuasion. The customer wanted X, and they ultimately bought X. Sometimes, customers have no idea what they want, not in the sense of choosing between 2 or more options, but in the sense of not even knowing that an option exists. In some ways, this is the essence of much of modern marketing. It's less about pushing us to choose from alternatives, and more about persuading us to want things we didn't know existed. The iPhone is a great example. I didn't know I wanted one until I tried it out. Until then, I had been suffering the delusion that my LG clamshell phone with no internet was all that I needed. In all seriousness, this is a tough one. It's the heart of modern consumerism, which many people would certainly say has gotten out of control. Is fulfilling an unknown desire inherently bad? No, of course not. Is manipulating people into wanting something by playing on their envy, fear, doubt, and uncertainty unethical? That's a very different question. Finally, what if we sell someone something they didn't originally want at all? The customer is looking for X, and you convince them to buy Y. In some cases, this may be like scenario 4. The customer thought they wanted the blue car, until they saw it in red and loved it. In other cases, you may be aggressively pushing them to make a decision they later regret. Somewhere in between is the boundary between persuasion and manipulation. Let me know what you think below in the comment section.